Hello, lovely people. How's it going? I hope you are doing good. So, we're beginning my playthrough of Disco Elysium. I've been promising to play this game for a little while. I've had people be very excited when I've mentioned this game, so I'm very excited to start this playthrough. I have never played this game before. I don't even really know what it's about. I know it's apparently incredible, and apparently it's very, very, very dark, but very humorous as well. So I'm excited for that. I'm someone that I do quite like. I've got quite a dark sense of humor, so I'm quite excited to dig my teeth into this game. But I've just heard such good things about it. I've just heard the voice acting's incredible. Apparently the storytelling's amazing. The actual gameplay itself is really fun. So I'm just looking forward to sinking my teeth into something. I've just got no idea what it's about. But I just thought, let's just begin. Let's just get started and just play through this game. So let's just delve in. Let's begin. Ooh, can I play this with my controller? Oh, I can. Amazing. Okay. I always get really happy when I can find out I can play games with controllers. Oh, I love the art. Oh, the art is so nice. Oh, the music though. Ooh. Oh, okay. I genuinely don't know what to expect. I'm excited though. Okay, we'll just delve straight in. Is it wait, I've got stats. Is it a D&D game? Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. That's fascinating. Very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done but dumb as a rock. What? I don't know what. I don't know. Oh god, I feel like interesting. See, intelligence can be a good thing because then you can get yourself out of situations. I don't like this one because it literally says might begin to lose your mind. And I feel like that could really play against us. And this one, extremely physical but dumb as a rock, that might just make things harder in general. So I think the thinker might be the best way to go. I kind of want to create one where I just kind of have a bit of an even Steven, but I feel like I'll just go with this one. It might be a mistake. Let's go for it. Okay. What is going on? The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. The music is an atmosphere, though.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness.
Shit.
Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt.
Damn.
You don't have to do anything anymore.
Damn, that dude's voice is low. I better just turn that down a little bit. Okay.
Ever.
Oh, shit, okay.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Simply keep on existing. Wait, which one? Oh, is it the... I was like, which one is it that... Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Yes! Oh my god, I love it. Simply keep on non-existing. Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great! Give me some more! What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Of the meat thing. This is already hilarious. No, I wanted to know more about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I love this guy's voice. How do you even do a voice that low? Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. So low. Bruh. Alonzi! Never let me go!
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, borough.
Oh. Look, there's I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Wait, no! I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
I do! Let me off!
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Oh, shit.
Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this juking it out I keep hearing about, what's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound.
Damn.
Clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is.
Ooh.
A caprice can name a motor carriage.
Open your eyes. Ow! What is that? What position was that? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Am I awake? Oh, I see. Okay, so I can only... Oh, no, I can walk around. Oh, wait, shall I give him a voice? Oh, my God. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. That is not the voice. Oh, tab to highlight. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Oh, tab? Okay. Shall we put some pants on? No, they can't highlight that? Okay. Can we run? Probably not. Alright, hang on. You see bottles of bathtub wine and beer and sweet liqueurs. Words failed to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. We turn off the tap? No? Okay. Can we go through this door? Nope. Okay. Probably something we didn't want to see in it. What did he... Was this him? Did he do this? Bloody hell. Oh, we can take it. Empty cassette case. Oh, I see. I can take... I've got a shoe! Yes! Is there anything else? Guys. Oh, wait, I can put his pants on. Yes, get them pants on. There we go.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Dish them out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Nice.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Great. Oh wait, is that my tie on the thing? Hang on. Oh wait, there you go. I can get his Oh wait, hang on. Is it gonna be easier with this? I think it is gonna be easier with this. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, we'll do it with keyboard mouse. It's gonna be easier. Is it Wazda? Yeah, probably. Hello. Hello. Do I have to?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Oh, I can. This is a white check. You may retry it. Grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Yeah.
Snap. It's released from the blade.
Oh, legend. What is that image?
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake.
Ah!
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, is there anything else to see? Is this also our house? Where am I? Oh, hang on. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was something running then. I was like, I'm scared, and then I remembered I'm not playing a horror game. Okay, so I can go outside. Oh, pleasant music.
Hello, officer.
Hello. The calendar says it's March, the year is 51. Well, is there another shoe that I'm supposed to be able to find, or are we just one shoe in it this whole time? Yeah, I'm not seeing another one. Okay, we'll just have one shoe. Be fine. I'm not worried. Hello, can I talk to you?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Her name is, I don't know how to say that. Klasji? Miss Orangi Disco Dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
I really want to give him more of like a British accent. I don't know why. Like, am I military personnel? I don't know why I want to give him that voice, but I might do.
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, Chief Technical Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Wait, try the expression on her to let her know you want her physically. What? Wait, this game is raucous. Wait. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow, the cigarette sizzles.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
I might not know where I am or who I am or what a Cooper's keen motor is, but I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
But do I know when someone's not telling me the old story? What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged.
What?
The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Try the expression on her to let her know you want her physically. I have to give it a go.
Try the expression. are you still doing this?
Why was it a success? Oh my god. I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out her cigarette.
Okay.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't want to ask questions?
You're a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions.
Wait, I have some questions before you go.
Yes?
What is this place? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranier, another part of the world.
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raised an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Oh, mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Scenes?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way? Like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Oh, that's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player,
God.
probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
See, I'm laughing, but actually it's really sad when you think about it. That's really sad.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Okie dokie. She left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Let's see if I can find me the shoe. Wherever I've flung that off. Oh, something in it. Hello. It's the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Artistically, this game is like gorgeous. Ooh, where am I? Wait. Oh, I'm there. This place looks cool. This is where the lyrics would be. I'm gonna sing a song. The big old karaoke match, waiting for someone to sing into it. Speakers connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with
You should
static.
totally sing karaoke here.
Oh,
the first
100%.
chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, they'll really get a gorge of my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought.
Finish thought. 100%.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua.
What happened to...
Stegoarius Skua.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the ground.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know...
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Oh, okay, so something happened to her, maybe? To water cooler, a large bubble rises to the surface. I've got a healing item. Wait, is that like combat? Woman wrote yesterday's menu, today starts in a man's handwriting. Ooh. Someone is working. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1. Okay. Union paraphernalia, a strike poster and some red pennants. Mess hall reserved for union members, doors open at 4.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, okay. Royal pinball machine is unplugged. Okay, I'll get to him in a second. We're just gonna have a quick gander around. I like picking up items, so... And also still looking for my flipping shoe. Summer door closed for the winter. I've got no idea where this shoe is, so... I'm hoping I don't stand in something because of it. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines and circled logo with a tree.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Physical instrument challenging 12. Wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Pick up the
The
pills.
man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID,
Oh.
doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
I feel like I shouldn't steal it. Should I? Should I? I'm like a police officer. Is that a good thing to be doing? I love how I just did
Your
it.
fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open.
I just did it anyway.
gate. The metal loop holds the plastic
Oh.
ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man.
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Swat through the pocketbook and take what's inside.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy.
Steal the
You
document.
slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to
I feel like that's a real mistake.
Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document.
Close the
The
carabiner.
sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Leave. I feel like, can I put it
The worker
back?
isn't-
Oh, I can't do anything about it. It's like, done. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. I shouldn't have taken it, should I? I feel so much regret. Oh my god. Who's
A
this dude?
bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for yourself.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even post what you just said, he just moves on.
Not for a moment does he believe it's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that?
Maybe it's not an
Maybe it's not an inter-district
I
practice.
didn't see that. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree,
Well, I don't know. I haven't removed a body from a tree, so I don't
where
know.
it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Really?
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean internal affairs?
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You said insignia, these white rectangles you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have like a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. As
Let's
for
roll.
you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay.
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Just observing.
I guess you don't need glasses, then.
You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revachelier.
A point of pride to him.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Oh, okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you have like conversations with like your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
A young woman told me a mercenary's been hanged, that's all.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, that's good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Wait, let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Cool. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Wow, really? That's mega sexy.
No, not really. Was there anything else?
Oh, no.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Perfect.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
We're from different precincts. Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
But what I do know is I'm on a retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
A cop-off.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Should tell me now, it seems relevant.
Later.
His voice is
Was
unflinching.
there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I'm all funny for now.
Good.
Inland Empire Legendary. Convince Kim there was a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Oh my god.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul.
That would have been really funny. Oh, whoa.
One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
Oh, what the fuck? Damn. Okay, that got a bit scary all of a sudden. Okay, so good to know. Don't piss about too much. Right, let's go and talk to this dude. Damn.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
The lieutenant glances in his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks at you realizing he doesn't know your name. As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind the coasters, finds the paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions, I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No. Before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
He opens up his little notebook. At the cover, the number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
I guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they?
People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
I don't know.
This is it.
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's Royale?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
No, I understand you mean owe your money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real.
Bloody
Actually,
hell.
more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed and show him the coin you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's 10 plus 10 plus 20. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller?
Yes.
Okay.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter before him. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides. Pick up the coins. Keep to yourself and pick up the coins.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Fun.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it?
I don't really remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near south, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I only have a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I could trace the way back somehow, to the exact street, the exact number on a building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh, interesting, okay. Like thought cabinet. And then these are things that I have to do. Okay. And then these are items I have. Oh, I can like sell it. Oh. I love how I've already got one shoe on. I've not even got a shirt on. I've just got a jacket on. Oh wow, okay, cool. Right, alright, let's go. Okay, so I think we go through here. What it was saying, right? No? Oh, maybe I have to go out the front door. Heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
Just tell me where we are, okay?
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
It's in the east.
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
It's in the south.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
It's on the other side of the canal.
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Oh, sweet. Street sign says fuck the police. Piss, go home, the street name is illegible. Fun! Okay, so that's like the other end. Oh, hang on, there's something down here. Goods from the lorry half-hastily alright, scatter the surroundings. The horse. The man.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Announce to the return man. The remark is addressed to you. It's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Damn.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job
You
to make
tell
sure
him.
you behave.
Damn.
I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
Oh shit.
Your partner needs backup.
Oh.
Now Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
God damn it.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarettes smouldering between his
He
fingers.
smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What are you all in?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Well, how long has this been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story to me.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
He loses patience for explaining it.
I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad, you think.
Oh, so they go grow apples in Grad.
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yekokata is not in the south and they definitely don't grow apples there.
Yeah? Says who?
It's literally in the name, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe.
Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
You keep saying koikois, what does that actually mean?
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk. Those degenerates from Grad.
Oh, so it's an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
So can I see the apples?
Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
He looks at you with a strange glint in his eyes.
You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Done for now. Everybody's man issue. Oh, we got some more magnesium. Good. I'm glad. I love getting magnesium from trash cans. It's what I've always wanted. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Oh, are these the people on strike? Can we walk through? Damn, there's a lot of people here. Now they store booze. Oh, I see. It says G-R-I-H. Oh, hang on. Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. Oh, alright, okay.
Scab?
Asked the man with jolly eyes tilting his head.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you.
He's more deep
No one's
as...
ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles and realizes.
Show him your stolen card. Now has arrived the perfect moment.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Ooh, I don't know if I really want to go down that route. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That's simple, I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Oh.
Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult?
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no.
Oh.
He's incredibly strong.
Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
I've come to the Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved.
Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me.
I still gotta get moving. I'm still not sure about showing the card or not. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I do. Trouble if I do, trouble if I don't, you know? But probably more trouble if I do. Oh, okay, I'm going in somewhere. Oh. The yellow roses, dozens of them, tulips too. Pop song is playing.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What's this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
See, now do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Oh, is this his motor vehicle? That is a cool-ass looking car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something, the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hello, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
The pigeon hold, static crackling softly like a bonfire where you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got an urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who's this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
he's lost losing his patience. He sounds so done with us.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Can't we just move on? I just want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Can you all just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
God damn it, the room on the other end erupts with volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Just say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this now, I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation at the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
No heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
Oh my god, I don't have my gun.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them that you didn't lose your gun. Or just say nothing. I might... See, that's quite high, but I might just say nothing. Just be honest. I don't know.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat, please. Over.
Just don't say anything.
10-9, come in, officer.
Oh, it's getting even worse.
Over.
Remain silent with terror.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message, please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse here.
That's affirmative. Over.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
The man succumbs to laughter again.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
No, it's really not. Oh my god.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to. Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I'm not gonna say that. Oh my god. This is mama's. Oh my god. I'm gonna say that.
That's a negative. You're not going to say that. Over.
What's he say? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny.
He's not
This
having
is my
now.
mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
Like he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
The disbelief in his voice is overwhelming.
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it. I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Okay, do you know funds?
Anything else, sir?
It might sound odd, but there's some personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right on your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
What? What is it?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Oh, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
Transmission over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Take out the rubber hand chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Take the red-tipped pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Okay. Cool. Right. We reported my badge missing. I don't know if that was I don't know if it was the right thing to do it that way, but I didn't really know. Like, so I was like, I don't want to lie too much. Have been caused by an earthquake. Oh, that's quite severe. In fact, I think we're going the wrong way. Each found dump on one washroom wall. There's a tree in it. Okay, let's go and try and find this dead body. I thought they said you had to go through the kitchen, but we might just have to like go around this way maybe. See what there is around. I will say, like, the atmosphere of the game, it's like, it's very different to any other game I've played. There's bottles inside, you can pick them up if you had a bag. Ah, okay, so if I need to find a bag, got it. Yeah, it's very different atmosphere to like any other game I've played. This book has a rose pistol and a half-naked dame on its cover. Muscular man surrounded by flames. The man from Heimdall and Wildfire. Oh, shit in hell. Oh, okay. What are you doing?
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Alright. Fucking hell. You can't say that.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as
Bloody
if trying
hell.
to break free from the empire of his body.
Oh, stop using slurs in my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Bloody hell.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes off his brown, sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Oh, Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
You kids' siblings.
The fuck are you talking about?
It's the Scouse accent that's getting me. He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
That is so Whoa! That is not what I was saying. Look, I have questions for you.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
These kids are out of fucking control.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Body, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
What the fuck?
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I mean, who was he before he died?
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
This kid is out of control.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Okay, about the dead body.
Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him, if that's what you mean.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Well, this later right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
This kid needs to chill out with that word. About the crime scene, your kids play in the yard. Your kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
We'll have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I've got to ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
The boy points to his chest with his thumbs.
Always Kuno, never I. Clearly, the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Bloody hell, what?
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Jesus!
Got bugged by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
Bloody hell! What the fuck? And he made me use my magnesium. You little shits.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count?
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
Lieutenant is tracking your eyes' movements. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Like step number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
Don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration, one sole is smoother than the other one.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd sole.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of these people we're looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam.
Wow.
See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
We've met someone a bit sus, haven't we? No? Yes, prudent. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
I think we've been through all of it. Right, okay. Got a few things to look at. The kids' ladder's rickety but still climbable. For a ladder for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Oh, God.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down?
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Oof. Bloody hell. Someone's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse.
There, he's
Yeah, I
still in.
don't think there's anything else we can really do. What's Kuno doing, you little creep? Okay, what else we got? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Hell yeah! Nice!
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Let's do it! Presume we can't go over here. Right, yes, we're going in. Oh, okay. We found something. What we got going on? Empty of magnesium supplement. Everyone tries to live a happy magnesium-rich life. Well, you don't want too much magnesium. Silver plate, a trace of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
Points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Post says get out of the way or get fucked up. Okie dokie. I'm sure it does. And then there's like a cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Oh, okay, there's a coat here. Oh, well, hang on then. Well, there's loads. Okay, wait, hang on. There's loads of bloody things. Okay, so first of all, there's whatever this is. Doorway's gonna collapse soon. Restoration pills keep the ruins together. Okay. I'm not seeing much else over here. Okay. Oh, hang on. Can I get to that? Or maybe. Oh, we can. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta kind of click on stuff and just sort of see what happens. Oh, got healing item. Love that for us. Oh, okay. Looks like there's some stuff over here. God, this is huge. Oh, I got 1 real. Oh wait, I can run? Since when can I run? Okay. Oh, if we double click, we run. Oh, that's so much faster. Right, hang on. That's a lot faster instead of walking around really slowly. Oh, is that the hatch that we just came into? Oops. I didn't mean to see that. Sorry. Okay, then can we get round to that? Oh, I think so, actually. Hang on.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
What exactly are we doing up here?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. we were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go jump for it?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Says you may retry it, so I don't think we'll die. Oh, what does that mean? Oh. Yep.
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish investigation.
Gives up the detective genre.
Oh, okay. So that's how you, like, lose in this game. Got it. Okay. So it, like, auto-saves at certain points. I was wondering, like, how you kind of save it and stuff. So I think I've done... Yeah, okay. So no, that's fine. But then that's kind of a way to learn, isn't it? Because then if you, like... And now I also know I can run, which helps. Because it means now I know, for example, to avoid the conversation with the little shits. Because it's not going to help me at all. So, for example, don't bother talking to them. Just crack on. Okay, let's see if we can...
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly, rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. It's nothing. So I'm glad you asked. When junior researcher...
Oh, so if I don't get in again?
An inconspicuous...
How do I... Oh. So then how do I get back to do it again?
An inconspicuous pile of
Put
the roofing
skill.
material.
Oh, I
Eternite.
see. Okay. Right. So I have to, like, go and do other things then? Oh, I see. Oh. Hang on. Let me see if I can go back and do it again.
An inconspicuous
Yes, there we go.
pile of the roofing because it's
Oh,
nice
damn
and
it.
rhythmic pattern.
So do I have to put more into perception?
An inconspicuous pile. of
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So what do I need? Okay, I think I'm kind of getting it. So it seems like you need to level up certain things to then be able to do the checks better, to be able to progress. So for example, with
There
this,
he still is, looking right through you.
I need
with his white eyes.
to be
the
able...
body below is entirely
Right.
dedicated to that.
So I need to, like, get my endurance up, for example. Okay, got it. Right, okay. Well, let's see what else we can go and do. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to go into, like, everything quickly. Like, there, I could get, like, a bag. Right, so what else can we do then? See, this is interesting, because I feel like it's not completely linear when you're playing it. Like, you have to kind of do different tasks to then get you more skill points to help you...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers,
progress.
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't God give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Ow!
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Female voice screeched through the psych. Sounds like she's a million miles away from me. Hello, this is the police calling. Some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? Oh, was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does this Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim, is she speaking the truth? The Union is the law around here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell me about?
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling, why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Okay. Did you leave because of God?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me you asked you out. Are you saying that it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Oh, I showed you my gun. When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
Bloody hell.
It got pretty graphic.
Holy shit.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Off of what?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
Oh, shit in hell.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall," painting them red.
Jesus.
I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals there.
Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, "Big bucks cannot lie," and "Guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns." It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Bye, Sylvie.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Ignore Alex and press the button labelled saved. I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
I'll leave it for a bit.
In the cabin, you see as...
Close the door. Okay. Right, so we know that she didn't phone. So keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. Might take some time. Okay, so we might have gone to the local pawn shop. Okay, so I need to find like a pawn shop or something at some point. What is this? Oh, pawn shop, here we go. Right, let's go and see if they've got my gun. Potentially. Kind of machine, is it like an ancient cash register? Military wear, a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Bust of a woman. Dark film projector wearing away.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Interfacing's relatively high. Let's give it a go.
Why? What's
Nice.
this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found?
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about it. I've heard the Headless Phone Rider rides a headless bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation.
Sorry, what are we talking about again?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
He points to the decapitated figurine.
50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky?
Why not?
Always carry it with you.
Yeah, sure. I feel like it might come in handy later for some reason.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Man on the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any troubles lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
Ooh.
I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Right, so he did pawn a gun here. Oh shit.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another.
Well, at least I know how I lost my sidearm. Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I'm sorry I sold my gun.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
At least now I know I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours.
I have other business to take care of now. Right, okay. Well, at least we know where the gun is. Bad news is, unfortunately, I lost more morale. The morale thing's, I think, actually the hardest thing to balance in the game. My question is, how do you... Is there a way to, like, save it? Or do you just, like, trigger things?
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Okay.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Right, bye. What's that?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way.
Right.
Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Okay. Maybe not a we should try this right now type of thing. Oh, I can save. Oh, okay. Right, cool. Okay, that's good to know. I think I'm currently in a good spot to save, to be fair. Cool. Ooh, I got some gloves. Okay, hang on. Gloves. Clothes. Ooh, I've got electrochemistry +1. Or interfacing +1. Oh. Can I put them on? Oh, there we go. Ah, I see. Okay, cool. All right, I'm getting to terms with it. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting there. Let's see if we can find some other stuff. Okay, so we've got something here as well. Helpline, the company that controls the drawbridge. Plastic macaronis. Not for resale. Food gift from people of Messina. There's someone here.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like. You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
What kind of stuff you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers. All extremely cool and above board. Anything for you.
Where are you from, Sileng?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Sounds good. Let's get back to business then.
Cool. I like your style, officer.
I'll look around, thanks. Okay. I don't have much money, so I can't really buy much at the moment. Okay, let's see what else there is. Is there anything like... Oh, there's someone here.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Man mutters to himself, ascending the beats he
A
goes.
simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there,
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions to the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Extravagantly fierce, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
No, nothing. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Alright, never mind then.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I'm all good for now, good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. I think it's about knowing when to push, or like if it's necessary to push, because like, for sure, there's been a few times where I've been like, oh, like I've pushed and it's clearly not been the right choice right now. But it definitely seems like that's possible at some point.
Yes?
I'm definitely gonna get that one at some point. I think you should know I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even. A moment passes.
Okay. Okay, let's see what's around here then. There's something here. The bolts open Humanox covers the truck. Actually, we've been walking around with one shoe this entire time. Oh my god.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Cool titles.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. there are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
What way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Wait, really? There's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury
Bloody
on
hell.
gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Okay, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
Damn. Well, honestly, the lore that they've written for this game is like, it's very interesting.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you.
Ah, the
She
arseholes.
nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your fingers in front of her face. Oh.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. Alright, okay. How is our foot not cold, you know? Foreign car kept in good condition. Oh, okay, so we've looped back around to like here, okay. Right, so... don't think there was anywhere to go over here. And then we know where that way leads, which we can't go. Okay. Right, okay.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West, too, it appears.
Hey, Kim, check this out.
Estache Ryko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
What happened last time, Kim?
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Jim's migrants saw a Stajajko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot.
Bloody hell.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Jim's community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
It's Kreshkin, but only 4,395 people were on that protest.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
What they sentenced the killers to?
4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbour are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Could our hangman have been the driver of this car?
I tried to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated. Yes, detective?
Should have left it baby blue.
You sure you're not Jimsk?
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
Okay. Right, I need to figure out where else I can go. So, let's see. We haven't been in this shop over here yet. Oh. Actually, yeah, we haven't been down here. There you go. What's this? Oh, there's a bag! Oh, I might be able to get that bag, maybe. Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can get the bag. Oak window tips. Okay. Distant squall of seabirds. Ooh, that might be a bag that I need. Yeah. Okay. Bar of bullet holes lines the wall. Okay, so this is like the harbour bit. Oh, there's something here. What's that? Bit of money. What's that?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens.
Oh. Bloody Kuno. Should focus on the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericanasis, or the Cairo. The central symbol of the Pericanassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Interesting, okay. Right, so I know I can get some bottles, so that's good. Roundabout north and to the Cape Side apartments. Okay, well let's go and get these bottles because I can actually get them now, I think. I think so anyway. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, can I not get them anymore? Oh. Oh, okay. Must be like you need to get them like... Ah, I see. Hang on. Oh, so I have to have it like equipped. Oh, hang on then. He's here trying to solve a murder and I'm like, let's collect all of this.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh, 10
The
cents,
sign
okay.
says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert
Your
bottles.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears
Right.
with a satisfying
Nice.
jingle. You're a richer man now.
Hell yeah. Amazing. Okay, cool. All right, that is the first part of this playthrough. This game is really interesting. It took me a hot minute to really get used to it and stuff, but I think now that I've begun to kind of get my head around how this game works, it's actually really interesting. The lore they've written for this game and like the world building and stuff is fascinating. Like, it's just, oh my god, they definitely got a very like soothing voice to do the voiceover, which was obviously a really good choice because it makes you want to like listen to everything he's saying. It's so like, I'm just there like it just sounds so good. There's definitely a very dark sense of humor, and some of the stuff that's said is holy shit. I was like, you said what to me now? Oh my god. But yeah, I'm definitely fascinated to see how this is going to go going forward. Obviously, I've been a little bit careful with my choices because I didn't realize you could choose to save whenever you wanted. So now I know I can do that. There's a couple of things that I want to try and do next episode. Like, potentially we could try and pretend to be a worker using that card. We could hopefully try and sneak into that place if I can figure out how to get back into that flipping area, and maybe there's a few people I can try and push a little bit, but obviously with the morale and the magnesium, that is obviously going to be something that's going to be really difficult to manage. So it might be a case of like trying to save it before doing certain things, especially if I know it could be a bit risky. And also a lot of it's up to chance, so like if I don't get something and I lose my morale, then I can always try again and stuff. But yeah, so far super interesting. So let me know what you think of this game. Let me know if Disco Elysium is one of your favorites, if you're looking forward to the next parts, everything like that. Let me know. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's plenty more content on this channel. Definitely going to be doing more playthroughs of games like this in the upcoming months, so I'm very excited. But yeah, we'll be doing Disco Elysium for now. Also, I have a Discord, I have a TikTok, and I have a Twitter and everything. If you want to follow those, all the links to everything is in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you very, very soon. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.